And here we go. So, I did a little leveling off screen. Oh man, I just don't give that enough time. Okay. Let's see what we did. Pokemon. I got my Kadabra up to level 37. And that's pretty much all I did. Kadabra learned a new move, Psybeam. Pretty much all I did is I went up in here. And then just went back and forth. And back. And forth. Arctic the Articuno, welcome back! Thank you for joining at the beginning of the stream. Huzzah! So yes, I did this for absolutely ever. Oh god, starting already. Use Psybeam. Even when I very first started leveling, I was one-hit killing everything, so yeah, that's good. And grew to level 38. And I'm trying to learn Psychic. Okay, let's add Psychic to our repertoire. Come on. So slow. Alrighty, perfect. So yeah, that's what I did for about like 200 battles. And then of course I have a secret way to get to the Poké Center to heal up. So we are back where we started, and let's talk to this person. I'm feeling a bit faint from this tough hike. And yet you still want to battle. That's like me when I had one Pokemon with one hit point. Hey Zorua, welcome back. I finally made it to DeviantArt, and I think, are you one of the ones who followed me? I don't remember. Okay. Psybeam. Kill all the things. Let's see, is everything set up properly? Yes. Huzzah! Alrighty. And use particular. Yeah, so after everyone told me to go back onto DeviantArt, I went on there and I had something like 429 notifications. So that was fun. Oh, okay, yes, yeah, so you did do that. Okay. I need to counter follow you. Oh, yeah, I figured the Articuno one was you, Arctic. So it's only you two who recently started following me. Did you actually say something? What did she say? Looking over at the YouTube window. I'm not up to it. Okay. The Pokemon here are so chunky. There should be a pink one with a floral pattern. Huh. I'm trying to remember what all 800 Pokemon look like, and I wonder if there's any pink Pokemon with a floral pattern. I know there's some fairy type. I mean, does Blissey have a floral pattern? Not really. I don't know. Maybe with 800 Pokemon we still have designs to go. Okay. Rock Tunnel. Thank you for that useful bit of tidbits. Ha 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 ha! Dude, are you going to sneeze or something? That was weird. Oh yeah, Munna does have a floral pattern. Thank you. I hardly ever think about Munna. That's one of the Pokemon that I definitely forget. Let's see. Kill the Geodude. Can you see the whole screen? You can. Huzzah. Munna and... oh gosh, what's its evolved form? I totally sound like a professional Pokemon trainer when I can't remember what any Pokemon are. Oh well. Okay. Musharna or something? I don't know. Someone will tell me, I'm sure. Let's see. Okay, perfect. 486. Hiker. Ha ha ha, not laughing. Ha, hay fever. Ha, achoo! Yeah, I get sneezes all the time too. Which is why I started a YouTube channel, so all of you can hear me sneeze. Yes, yes. Yeah, Mushana. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Okay. Actually, that looks like prime position to have a hidden item. But I am wrong. Yeah, every new generation that comes out, I remember less and less of them. Hi kid, wanna see my Pokemon? Though the X and Y generation, which I think was generation 6, I can remember quite a lot of those for some reason. I don't know why. But I did like a lot of those designs. And of course now I'm going to blank on every name I'm looking for. Huzzah! But the little panda the fighting panda, that was definitely... I geeked out about that Pokemon when I first ran into it in... which did I play first? Y, I believe. No, I will not change Pokemon. Yeah, only 1 and 2. Yeah, Generation 1 is, I feel, super easy to name just because it's been around so long, and Generation Pokemon keep ending up in almost all of the later Pokemon, like especially Pidgey. If you don't know Pidgey by this point, I don't know what's wrong with you. And then of course, anytime something new happens like Pokemon Go or any of those, they always start with Generation 1, which I actually find a little annoying at this point. I don't like you for beating me. Well, then why'd you challenge me? So yes, I just came down here and went on this side of him so we wouldn't get that battle. If you were curious how I did it. Yeah. Ah, this mountain air is delicious. So, yeah, one of the things I did way back in middle school when it was first coming out, I was trying to remember all of the Pokemon in order. And I did pretty good. I also did the periodic table. Hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium, boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, neon. That's as far as I ever got. Well, I got a little further than that. There's a couple cool sounding ones right after that, but I can't remember now. And then also digits of pi I would do. So what about you guys? Did any of you try remembering massive lists of useless information? Because it could just be that I'm a nerd. Let's see. Yeah, I agree with you, Arctic. Pidgeot is definitely your second favorite. I think, yeah, Pidgeot is my favorite bird in Pokemon up until Talonflame. I feel bloated on Mountain Air. Not only do I like the design of Talonflame, but it's also obviously useful for hatching eggs, so that's a 2-for-1. With Pidgey, in any alternative games like Pixelmon, which is a mod for Minecraft, a Pokemon mod for Minecraft, I would always go for Pidgey because it was the easiest one to learn Fly. And then once you learn Fly, everything is just super easy. Make the invisible plain to see. Silphco. Billboards. Am I right? I am right. So Arctic is a huge astrology fan. I completely agree with that. Let's see. I think they're the spirits of Pokemon that the Rockets killed. Well, that's a lot of Pokemon then. Okay. Wait. Astrology or astronomy? Oh, okay, yeah. I saw Cubone's mother die trying to escape from Team Rocket. Alright. Cubone's rare skulls, right? People will pay a lot for one. Team Rocket will do anything for the sake of gold. Gold, gold, to quote DuckTales. And now, hopefully, you have the DuckTales theme song in your head. And if you didn't Or if you never... If you have no idea what the DuckTales theme song is, stop watching me right now and do a YouTube search for DuckTales theme song. You will thank me afterwards. Team Rocket just didn't care. Okay. And what else do we have in this village? I love this music. It's very simple. I hate those horrible rockets. That poor Cubone's mother. It was killed trying to escape from Team Rocket. So, yeah. That's a side of Jesse and James we never saw. Of course, I love the American motto for Jesse and James, where they're protecting the world and protecting the idea of love and trying to expand science. Jesse and James were a very altruistic people. Hello, I'm the official name rater. Want me to rate the nicknames of your Pokemon? No, you will give me an F-. Fine, come anytime you like. For anybody who happens to be watching this and is not into Pokemon, Lavender Town, the noble purple town. The name rater allows you to change the nicknames of one of your Pokemon. This town is known as the gravesite of Pokemon. Memorial services are held in Pokemon Tower. Okay, I don't know why I read that with such excitement in my voice, but oh well. Lavender Volunteer Pokemon House. Alright, oh my god, so many people. That's odd. Mr. Fuji isn't here. Where'd he go? Nidorino. Pokemon Monthly Grand Prize Drawing. The application form is... gone! It's been clipped out! Oh no, how will I apply? This is really Mr. Fuji's house. He's really kind. He looks after abandoned and orphaned Pokemon. Side up. Alrighty. Yes, so... Arctic just brought up something. I did know this, Arctic, but it's good to share. The first Pokemon games in Japan were recalled. Hold on. Do you believe in ghosts? Yes. Really? So there are believers? Don't make me get a Drifloom to you, kid. But yeah, so the original games were recalled because the lavender theme was too spooky. Actually, I think it actually caused psychological issues, possibly. I don't remember all of the details, whether that was proven that it affected your mental state or if it was just too spoopy. But yeah, so that song was the toned down version of scary music. I came to pray for my Clefairy. I can't stop crying. Okay. Condolences. Condolences? I don't know. Feel better, man. I am so bad at this whole empathy thing. Huzzah. Did you come to pay respects? Bless you. No, I came to steal money from people who are mourning. My Growlithe, why did you die? Harsh. I am a Chandler. There are spirits up to mischief. Whoops. Okay. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that had died. Okay. And, okay, so there's Magenta up there. Anything useful down here? I really expected there'd be a hidden item there. Well, fine. I assume I can take on Magenta at this point. I hope I can take on Magenta at this point. Yes. So Arctic points out the song had a hidden high-pitched sound to it, and it raised the suicide rate by a lot. So yeah, try and change your music and call suicide hotlines if you're feeling down. Hey, Green, what brings you here? Your Pokemon don't look dead. I can at least make them faint. Let's go, pal. So I love this, this theory about why Gary, or my game Magenta, is here. So let me know if you notice any changes to his roster as we go and take out all of his... Yeah, let me just psychic everyone for the fun. And... okay. Whoops, don't change. Execute. You are weak to psychic, I believe, in this generation. And I criticaled anyways. It's not very effective. Oh well. And... do-do-do-do. Almost there. And... Gyarados. Which threw me for a loop for a second, because I just defeated a Gyarados in... or Gyarados? I don't know how you pronounce it. In my Ultra Sun game. One of the various people I was battling. Spoilers, I suppose. In Ultra Sun, there is game data for Gyarados. I hope you didn't, I hope that doesn't ruin the game for you. Okay. And almost there. Last Pokemon. So you may notice that Gary does not have his Raticate. And every other Pokemon he's had is still here. And he has one open slot. And the very last time we saw him was on SSN, where he had the Raticate. So the fan theory goes that it's because of us that we actually overkilled or over-KO'd Raticate so bad that it died. What? You stinker? I took it easy on you too. Now granted, there's the trouble with the fan theory, is if it's true that you killed one of Gary's Pokemon completely dead, then why would he take it easy on you and just call you a stinker and call you pal here? I don't know. I just caught a Cubone. I can't find the grown-up Marowak yet. I doubt there are any left. Well, I'd better get going. I've got a lot to accomplish, pal. Smell you later. Why are you trying to catch a Marowak instead of just, swap training your Cubone? That's my question. Alrighty. Perfect. So, Arctic, are you, doing writing today as well? As I go off to heal before going higher in the tower, though I don't think I can go too high yet. Heal. Alrighty, here we go. Huzzah! And yes. Okay, slow walk. I wish bicycles worked inside. So yeah, I don't think there's any encounters on this floor, besides of course Magenta. There's you. Even we cannot identify the wayward ghosts. A self-scope might be able to unmask them. Okay. And... let's see, now can I actually battle anyone? Be gone, evil spirit! Okay. Good. So you keep writing. I will try and kill these people. So, interesting thing is, we can now see a Ghastly. Which I'm looking at. I don't know which version I like better. The Ghastly that is all just a bunch of little speckles, or the Ghastly that has kind of a more solid body from later editions. I don't know. I mean, I have fondness for the later edition Ghastly, My friends were possessed too. Two? Is that why you decided to attack me? Kiki kiki. Qua! What a strange woman you are. Or long-haired man. Who knows? Okay. Chandler sent out. Chandler. Ghastly. Yeah, so we have the vampire teeth, big huge eyes, and yeah, just some massive speckles. Though that grin is a bit goofy. I know it's supposed to be scary, but I don't know, something about that grin just makes it look goofy. Alrighty. What am I doing? Sorry, I was possessed. Likely excuse. Oh, there's someone up there. So I believe I can get into encounters here. Yes. So, whoa, what did I do? I don't think that actually changed anything in the game. Oh well. So yes, a ghost appears. But darn, it cannot be. Oh yeah. Oh, that did go to YouTube. That was crazy. Okay. I accidentally maximized the screen is what happened. So, I don't think you can actually do anything. Kadabra is too scared to move. Get out. Get out. So there's unidentified ghosts here. One may assume, if one hasn't played this game before, one may assume that the ghosts are not Ghastlies because we've run into Ghastly and one would think that we'd be able to recognize one. I just said one about 11 times. Oh well. Whoops, too scared to move. Get out. So yes, you can't actually do anything battle-wise here. With wild Pokemon. Is the ghost possessing you just, experimenting with sounds? I don't know. Because, yeah, it seems to me that all these Ghastlies, if they could become unidentified, that would be a useful strategy for them if they scare Pokemon so much that you cannot attack. I don't know, maybe something about being caught in a ball means that you cannot pretend to be unidentified? Or it's just, oh, I'm saved. Just a game feature that's not meant to be thought about too hard. But that's why I'm here, to think too hard about things. Darn, the ghost can't be ID'd. Okay, so this is starting to get annoying. The ghost can be identified by the self scope. So it sounds like we need a self scope. I am going to use a repel really quick and continue on. I do this for a reason, and you will find out in just a minute or so once we get to the end of this floor. Be cursed with me! Ah! Yes. Okay, Channeler wants to fight. Channeler Bing. Okay, has anybody watching actually seen Friends? That was the old 90s. Yeah. Okay. Uh-oh. I may have lost Arctic, my only viewer. Huh. Kadabra grew to level 40. Huzzah. Nope, Arctic's still here. Oh, sorry about that. Dropped out. Oh, haha. Yeah, the fun things about dropping phones. So yeah, I have a big, huge, one of the old Galaxy Note 4s. And I got a protective case for it. Because I drop my phone maybe 3 times a day. More if I'm not used to it. So yeah, I really had to get a huge case just to protect it. And hey, Dark Absol! I was absolutely wondering when you would come. But yeah, so my phone is so big and bulky. It's just absolutely insane. We can't crack the identity of the ghosts. but everybody's saying we can use the self scope. Okay, elixir. Hoo, beat me not. What interesting grammar you have, person. Oh, nice. And... Oh yeah, no problem, Absol. Busyness is completely understandable, but thank you for making the effort to come and join me when you did get the chance. I super appreciate that. Because now we have two... Ooh, somebody else just joined. Okay, I'm guessing Sabio might be getting near the end. And might be starting to send people my way again? Who knows? Who knows if Sabio is going to raid my channel yet again. Huh? Who? What? But I'm glad, Arctic and Absol, I'm very happy that you decided to stick around. May the departed souls of Pokemon rest in peace. Okay, we have a pseudo maze here. Too many openings to really be a maze. But yeah, HP up. And... person. Ghost! No! Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Yeah, so I'm no good at singing along with song. I apologize for me. Okay, good. It's true, I do have 20 plus subs, but I'm pretty sure that a good 14 or 12 to 14 of those are completely due to Sabio raiding me. But yeah. I mean, which I appreciate. I love this culture of the raids. That's actually really fun to think about. The community being so open as to just like raid each other and hang out with different people. Come, child, I sealed this space with white magic. You can rest here. Huzzah. Entered purified protected zone. And I'm fully healed. See, now, if I was in the Pokemon world... Zombies! Oh dear. If I was in the Pokemon world, not only would I, be a Pokemon trainer, I think I would have to learn some of this white magic. Oh yeah, talking about what humans can do in this world. I think this is the first example in the entire series of humans in the Pokemon world being more than IRL humans. Is that we have people who channel ghosts, though that's less over the top and more that ghosts actually exist in this world, because you can catch them. Huh? But yeah, if somebody can use white magic to purify an area, in a provably way that actually heals other creatures, I regain my senses. That's a bit more than we can prove here on Earth. And I found a nugget. Nugget. Oh my goodness. What's that? Oh no. Oh, I hate when that happens, Arctic. So people of future watching the... Oh, Haunter. I do like this Haunter. Like, I love the later sprites of the Ghastly line. But yeah, there's something I quite like about this Gen 1 set of sprites. It's a bit harsher. Which I like, because a lot of Pokemon are also over cute. And if they get too over cute, then we're just turning it into Neopets. Do any of you know what Neopets are? Yes. Give me your soul. So having a few Pokemon that are a bit harsher and not spikier, but yeah, the only word I can think of is harsher, so that's the word we're going with. I feel adds to the game a lot. Oh, yep. Looks like Absol has heard of Neopets. Yeah, I was on there for quite a while. Neopets. Yay, Arctic also loves Neopets. Are they still up and running? I mean, when I was first on Neopets, it was a bit advertising. They had like about half of their games were... Actually, no. When I first started, there was only like maybe 10% of the games had anything to do with real-world products. But then when I eventually quit Neopets, it was because everything was some sort of advertisement. And it was just too much for me. Neopet cards. I never did the Neopet cards, and I don't know. And yeah, I figured they're not popular anymore. One of the other channels I watch, I think it was on Jaiden Animations, Jaiden Animations. She was doing a collab with someone else, within the past month or two. And they mentioned Neopets, and one of them actually went to the Neopets website, and apparently it still exists. I have not gone to verify that report, so this is all second-hand reporting here. Just like a professional reporter. But yeah. Yeah, no, if they could get rid of the advertisement aspect, and still somehow be able to pay their bills, like, I don't know, maybe a Patreon type thing, I don't know. But somehow figure out how they can still pay their bills without being just everything you do in there having something to do with an advertisement. I think it might be about time for it to make a comeback. Maybe I should make a website with pet collections and little flash games. Would you all come to my website if I made one? Yes. Let's see, they were also, I think, all done in Flash, which is super easy to make games with. I've been trying to learn Unity 3D. I don't know if anybody knows that. One of my favorite things about what Unity is a video game engine. So like all the nitty-gritty stuff of like having to deal with how often frames get called and all the background stuff is already set out, and then you just kind of make a game on top of it. And it still takes a lot of programming and art and everything. Yes. Yay! I already have one person willing to join my venture of Neopets. Okay, we need a new name for it. Let's see. I like Neo because of Neo Tokyo. Has there been any other words that have been used in popular culture to be even more new and futuristic than Neo? I'll have to think about that. Yeah, I'm actually starting to like this idea a lot. Okay. Absol, go do chores and also homework. One of those is more important than the other, but I'm not going to tell you which. So thank you for at least stopping by. Great seeing you. And hopefully I'll be able to see you tomorrow at 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern. Alrighty. And chores. If you're still here, Absol, first of all, go do your chores. Second of all, are you one of the ones with that has like an wait, no, never mind. You know what? Just never mind. Just go do chores. I'm not going to talk to you anymore. That is an absolute fact. Okay. Yes. But yes, for Arctic, who is still here, and anybody else who is watching from the future, continuing on with my discussion of Unity, one of the super interesting things they do is if your company makes less than, I think, $10,000 a year in revenue, it's actually free for you to use Unity, and it's like an open license. Once you start making $10,000 a year using their product, then they want you to, you know, actually pay them for the product. But that's just such a great... I just love that business decision because, yeah, not everybody can... Something fell out. Afford high-end things. I'm looking at you, Adobe. And X Macromedia. So giving people who are just learning a chance to get used to a product has so many benefits, because if you're using a free product, you're going to get used to the free product, and when you actually start doing real stuff, you're going to go with what you're used to, so you're already kind of a sold customer at some point. And it doesn't take advantage of people who are just, you know, trying to learn. It, you know, you only have to pay for it when you're actually good with it, which is really, really nice feature. Okay, I think I've killed everyone. Okay, so Arctic, for people of the future, has apparently lost their phone and just now found it. But I thought you were watching me on the phone, which is why when you dropped it, it turned off. I don't know what you're doing. Begone, intruders! No, no. Everybody in the chat, stay. Please stay. Ghost appeared. Okay. Now I think you say different things. Too scared to move. Get out, get out. No, you do not. Run. So yes, you cannot enter that spot without getting into a fight with a ghost, and you cannot beat the ghost, so when you lose, you get moved away. So this is as far as we can go at the moment until we can ID ghost, but luckily all the channelers told us that we can use a Sylph Scope. So let us make our way back, all the way back. Did I use another repel? I do not remember. Okay. Here we go. Oh, yes. So yes, I did use another repel, and now it's worn off again. But that's fine. Oh. Maybe it's not fine. Alrighty. So, Arctic, if you don't mind me asking, I don't remember if I asked yesterday. I've also, when I work, get very tired. It's been super stressful this season. So I can't remember. What are you writing, if you don't mind sharing? And also, do you do NaNoWriMo? I always claim I'm going to do NaNoWriMo, and then I never do. Or rather, I get like a paragraph in, and then that's all I end up finishing. The 1 year, while preparing for NaNoWriMo, I joined like a small, oh gosh, I think it was on Dead Journal. And the idea was everybody wrote 200 words a day. And that was just practice to write every day. And I started getting a really good story going. So I started writing more and more, and I was doing something like 2,000 words a day. And then I got told by the mods that's like, we're trying to keep it to 200 words a day, so GTFO. They weren't rude or anything, but yeah, I kind of moved away from there because I was trying to keep up with my 2,000 words a day. Never did finish that story because I got to a stage where there's puzzles set out for each individual main character. And then I never had time to think of what those puzzles actually were. Yeah, oh my goodness, Arctic is writing 3 different stories at the moment. An action fantasy one that Arctic is hoping get published. Well, when you, get further along, and whether you, or when you finish it, get it all edited and whatnot, definitely use me as a resource to promote it with my 20 subscribers and 1 viewer. Okay, I just talked to this person like 3 times and didn't actually look at what he said, but that's okay. You know, Revive? It revives any fainted Pokemon. Bye. Super Potion. Great Ball. Yeah, let's get... Whoa, not 99. Let's get 10 Great Balls of Power. Oh, it doesn't tell me how many of these I have. Okay, and... Ooh, good, yeah. Super Repel, let me get a good 20 of those. 20. Okay. And... yeah, I talked to all of those. So if we go down here... we'll also, like the previous place outside of... Oh man, can't remember the town's name, where we had the electric gym with Lieutenant Surge. Vermilion City. When we went east of Vermilion City, likewise if we go south here, we run into the same blockade. So I'm going to just deal with this whole section of Pokemon after I can deal with that blockade. So the other option is to go this way. And actually, let me go back and heal up really quick. We're at 42 minutes. I should be able to get to the next town. Heal. Okay, first 3 chapters on Wattpad. I have Wattpad. I also started trying to write on there, and then, like everything I do just failed and went nowhere with it after like 1 minuscule attempt. What's a cute, round, and fluffy Pokemon? Ooh, cute, round, and fluffy. Oh man, there's so many to choose from. There's Dendan. Oh, who is the spiky Pokemon? Spiky electric mouse Pokemon from Generation like 5. I'm choosing that one. Oh, it turns out it's a Clefairy. Oh well. Okay. Wait. Side B. So yes, anybody from the future, if you hear me talking about Arctic and being on Wattpad, there is a quick warning that some of the chapters get a bit not G-rated. I don't know how high it gets, but be warned, if you are 10, you might not want to go there. Yet. But yeah, I'll actually check you out. Are you still some form of Arctic the Articuno there? I don't remember what my Wattpad name is. Stop. Don't be so mean to my Clefairy. You mean by 1-hit killing it? I heard that Clefairy evolves when it's exposed to Moonstone. I have a Moonstone, I do believe. You there, bald man. I'm a rambling, gambling dude. Good for you. Okay. And... Growlithe. Okay. Wattpad. Try and do two things at once, even though I'm supposed to focus on the stream. Huzzah! Let's see. Yeah, the only story I've actually read on Wattpad was Replica. And that one is after how many chapters? Yeah, 20 odd chapters went back and they're redoing it. But yeah, that's my total experience on Wattpad. I don't even know what my name is. There's literally no way for me to figure out what my Wattpad name is. Oh, I see. Oh, and I have a picture of my kitty as my icon. Because I'm that kind of person. Missed the big score. Wow, you look so attempted Shakespearean. Actually, you know what this guy looks like? He has sandals on. What? This guy looks like a middle school theater teacher who does not have any students who cares, but he cares way too much. Now, I'm not saying all theater teachers are like that, or if there's many, but that's what this guy looks like. Whoa, oh, broke everything. Okay, we're back. Okay. So, yes, Arctic's Wattpad name is same as YouTube name, Arctic the Articuno. So if you are of age, go check that out. You need strategy to win at this. Do I need strategy? Or technically, isn't every battle attempt a strategy? Because I'm just going to spam the top move. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Oh, no, I don't want to invite friends. Okay. Super nerd. Okay, muck. Oh my goodness. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say, I like this muck better than later drawings of muck. I mean, it's hard to get a good Grimer muck. Though these Grimers, they're so happy. Put your hands in the air. Move around like you don't care, or whatever that song is. Just say, if you don't mind, clear sword, adult maturity. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh man, I have no idea what I've done in this app. And yes, I am still trying to do two things at once while on a live stream. It's not logical. I agree with you, Super Nerd. Go with Grimer first, and then shouldn't you go with Muck first, and then if you can't win, just give up? That's my strategy. I like Nidoran, so I collect them. Home. Browse. Search. Okay, last wants to fight. Okay. Little female Nidoran, which is interesting because Nidoqueen and Nidoking cannot make babies in future generations with each other, which is silly. And I appreciate that they tried to leave the national ordering together, because both Nidoran female and Nidoran male, and of course Nidorino and Nidorina and Nidoking and Nidoqueen, they all have different ID numbers. But yeah, in future generations we actually get different genders. And it's just kind of weird. It's not really explained or anything why Nidoran genders are split with the dex numbers and, you know, future ones are not. And of course that just comes down to not wanting to mess with people remembering numbers and all that stuff, so I mean, that's fair. But in universe, school is fun, but so are Pokemon. It would be cool to see a later generation, or like a remake of Fire Red Leaf Green, actually have a plot to do with the two Nidoran lines growing apart far enough that they do legitimately become different species. Especially if we could get to the point where both directions could have both male and female. That would be epic. See the birth of new species, and then of course they keep the same national dex numbers. Kadabra is trying to learn Reflect. I do not want that. Delete older move? No. Abandon? Yes. Okay. There we go. I'll stay with school. And what do you have to say? Meowth is so cute. Meow, meow, meow. That's exactly how she said it. Search. Alrighty. Fight Psybeam. Oh. Oh. That did not work. Okay, well I'll have to look at that later and not interrupt my stream to do other things because I'm a professional. Oh, meow. You like how I do my meows? Now, I grew up with cats. In fact, I often say I was raised by cats. Growing up, we had between 3 and 5 cats at any given time. Usually 3 or 4. And yeah, so my parents got a cat when they got married, 2 years before I was born. So basically, I had a cat as an older sister. And she treated me like an older sister. It was hilarious. Meow. What a deep voice you have there. Okay, we must look silly standing here like this. Well, you do. Alright. Are you going to meow at me? Though my favorite meow... I know that's a weird place to begin a conversation. But go with me. My favorite meow is in the first American Whose Line Is It Anyway? When they do an Irish drinking song. And if you don't know what this whole thing is, the 4 performers basically make up a song on the spot. One line at a time, and they do it to this Irish drinking song tune. But Colin Mockery, the genius that he is, he always does his best to just wreck the other performers and make them just die of laughter. So you rarely ever get to the end of Irish drinking song. So one time, Colin just knocked it. I believe it was Colin who knocked it out of park. It could have been the time when Ryan Stiles was making fun of Drew Carey and went blah 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 blah, which killed everyone. But either way, at the end of one of them, Colin Mockery, as everybody's kind of recovering, like still dying of laughter, but somewhat recovering, Colin Mockery turns to the camera and goes, meow. And then that's just it. Everyone dies. That was the end of One Planet Earth due to a laughter death. Yep. Okay, cool. Arctic, what coloring is your cat and how long is its fur? I have an American short hair that's pure black currently. and his name is Osiris. If anybody watching this ever checks out me and my wife when we do Spin a Yarn Live, that channel on Saturdays at 4 p.m. Shameless plug. Our cat often gets in the way. So you can watch us try and keep our cat from drinking our tea. Look what you did. Did I turn you around so that you're no longer facing? Nope. Okay. So here you can get some interesting fire Pokemon. I don't remember if in this edition you can get Vulpix or Growlithe. Either way, I love them both, and the fact that they were split amongst generations was somewhat annoying. Because I never had friends. So Arctic has a short hair orange tabby. Oh my goodness. That's just adorable. But yeah, so since I never had friends, I never really could collect them all until I started adulting and could buy my own games. Gambler wants to fight with a Poliwag. Nowadays, you missed the beginning of my Ultra Moon playthrough because the recording had absolutely no sound. I don't know why, because episode 4 of that did have sound and I did nothing different. Everything was set up identically the same. I didn't even touch any buttons. So I don't know why that happened. But at the beginning of that, I did show off that, well, not show off, but mention that I got both of the Ultra Sun and Moon versions. And yeah, ever since X and Y, which is when I, in my career started getting enough money that I had disposable income to buy games, ever since then I've bought both editions. And let's see. Oh man, yeah, that's rough, being the only Pokemon fan in school. I ended up in a group that did Pokemon, but like, I mean, really it was one, if you call him a friend, who did it. You look good at Pokemon, but how's your chem? My chemistry? Oh dear. Ask my wife. She's the chem major. Okay. But yeah, so yeah, that guy and I don't think we ever once traded. Then I had some kids on my street that were just not at my level, I will say. So yeah, that's how I got Alakazam in my youth, by trading with friends on the people on the street. But yeah, I mean, even to this day, I can count the number of actual friends I have on one finger. Yes. Am I missing anyone? I don't think so. So yeah, not only was I one of the few people into Pokemon in school, I also don't do friends that much, so, there we go. Voltorb. No. Okay. Okay, search. I'm looking at my analytics, and we keep getting, a third person, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different times, all of which quitting after a few seconds. Now those are probably 6 completely different people who see me, try and join, and then just quit because, yeah. Which makes me appreciate the people who stay all the more. And so, yeah, MVPs this episode is Arctic, and then of course Absol, because Absol is doing chores. And Arctic, you were MVP last episode, so you can share this episode, right? What's up here? Underground path. Okay, yes. So if we go into this big building to the left here, well, let me do it because you may not have seen the episode where I did this. I'm on guard duty. Gee, I'm thirsty. Though. Oh, wait there. The road's closed. Yeah, so we can't go through until we solve all of the guards' thirst problem. Now, so here's a question. When you play this game, those guards, did you always assume they were male or female? Because for me, I don't know why, something about their sprites made me always think they were females. Until like just 3 episodes ago when I met another guard, I was like, wait a minute. What is that sprite trying to tell me? And, you know, so I'm choosing to believe that half of them are male and half of them are female. Great selection, good. Now, I did not look up in advance where the hidden items are in this tunnel, unlike the other tunnel. And also, we're going to cross the same path. So, yeah, surely we should have run into the paths underneath Saffron. I heard a sleepy Pokemon appeared near Celadon City. Yes, that is the blockage we need to worry about. Underground path. Celadon City to Lavender Town. I'm going to be musical for no reason. Oh my god, we got more people. What happened? Oh, Sabio. Sabio, who doesn't like being mod, is now mod. Oh my goodness. Hello, Sabio raid. Holy crap. Let me scroll up just a second. Oh jeez. Okay. Whoa. Sabio raid. Oh, you got double raided? Oh, there's a shiny squad raid. Where's okay. Ooh, thank you, Anthony Preto. Ooh, tell me if I said your name correctly, because I'm actually kind of curious. Oh, Zora, you're shiny squad. Okay, because I first saw you come in with Sabio a while ago, so I assumed you're the same thing. But thank you, Zora, for raiding me as well. I will use both of these raids responsibly. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. So of course, you all raid after my hour period, so you know what? Fine, we're doing an hour and a half. I said so. Also, can we finally get past this first Pokemon game? I'm so done with it. Little Umbreon's Nation raid. Oh my goodness. Okay, from regular and blue. Do you have any Pokemon with the move Cut? I do have Pokemon with the move Cut. Are you going to mention being able to cut the tall grass? Because I did attempt that at one point and failed. So I will try that again if that's what you are mentioning. Zora, I raided Sabio, then hopped into your stream raid you. Huzzah! Thank you, Zora, and of course, thank you, Sabio. It's a pamphlet on TMs. Okay. 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 There are 50 TMs in all. Really? Only 50? There are also 5 HMs that can be used repetitively. Oh my goodness. Toby, thank you for subscribing. So, Sabio led us on a raid to another channel yesterday. Sabio, do you remember what that other channel name was? I know everything about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy. Get together with your friends and trade Pokemon. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to call you Anthony and pretend like I can pronounce your last name. Okay, Blade Blur. Oh yes, I remember that now. So Blade Blur had a really sweet setup, I think. You could see him, you could see the game, it looked very professional, and then whenever somebody subscribed, and this is more for the non-YouTubers of my audience, which is probably nobody that's actually in the chat. But yes, so he had the thing when you subscribed, it popped up on the actual window, and I do not know how to set that up. I am using Open Broadcast software on a Windows 10 machine. So I'll have to look how to do that, because that was a nice feature. I also am doing this on a little Windows 10, or what was actually called a Surface Pro. So tiny computer, I do not have dual screens because professional. Is that streaming? Told you use Streamlabs. Oh, Streamlabs is the notifications. Oh, I see. Okay. I was going to look that up possibly this weekend. And you know what? Probably this weekend. Because I don't know if I'll have time between now and tomorrow. This is my trusted pal, Poliwrath. It evolved from Poliwhirl when I used Waterstone. Good to know. What's the other one? Sunstone or trading with King's Rock to get the other evolution? Not in this game. Trainer tips, X accuracy. Okay, nobody cares about X accuracy. Okay, yes. Is there really anything I want to do here now? I guess just talk to all the people. While I try and figure out what's going on with the chat with all of Sabio, Shiny, and whatever the other raid was. Because that's just too many raids. I can't get in. Clefairy, why? You look like an old person. My dear Pokemon, keep me happy. Company. Meowth even brings money home. Are you Meowth? Meow. Meow. You didn't give me money, though. Alrighty. Matadildo. Trade with King's Rock gets the Politoed. Huzzah. How did I enjoy my first raid? I found it really interesting. I was talking to Arctic earlier today because everyone else apparently streams at the same time I do. But yeah, I really appreciate that the streaming community does raids. It's not something I really thought about before. And it's just a really nice feature. Is that right? I'm the game designer. Filling up your Pokédex is tough, but don't quit. When you finish, come tell me. Me? I'm the programmer. That's why your eyes are just hollowed out. Okay. I wrote this story. Isn't Erica cute? I like Misty too a lot. You're the same sprite as a lot of the boys in the game, and yeah. So that's a problem with the video game industry. You. Oh, just stop. Stop. Okay, walking away from creepy people. Yes, so, Sabio, how do you organize a raid? Do you just randomly go onto YouTube while you're streaming and then look for somebody else who is live streaming? Or do you already have an idea of who you're going to go for, or who you're going to check before you try and do a stream, try and do a raid? That's my question to you. Of course there's a lag, so which makes sense, but I don't know when you'll ever answer. Feels like forever. No. Okay, you. Talk to me, young child. I got my coughing in Cinnabar. It's nice, but it breathes poison when it's angry. Okay, how many people go to Cinnabar Island and really wish there was a Cinnabon bar? Because that's what I want. Yeah, I was told I'd be banned if I came. Why would Axios be banned? Is it because Sabio is somehow magically still mod? The game corner is bad for our city's image. Already we have anti-gambling people. Okay, we cannot talk to that dude, so we'll talk to this one. Oh, I blew it all at the slots. I knew I should have cashed in my coins for prizes. Yes, you should have. Okay, Sabio has yet to answer my question. Okay. Okay, so Zorua lets, their watchers... Oh, Sabio had a paragraph to write. Okay, what are you staring at? Let me read this. It depends. Have notifications on for some streamers, other times look for streams. Sometimes have viewers suggest streamers. And you're careful you don't want to support... Okay. Money... yeah, for people of future who only heard half of that, Sabio is careful so that they don't support money-hungry or terrible streamers. So I'm actually super glad that you gave me a shot, Sabio, and decided to stream me because... Yay, I'm not a terrible streamer. Yay. Psst, there's basement under the game corner. Dude, spoilers. That's next episode. Go ahead, laugh, furball. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me, I'm going straight. Here, I won't be needing this anymore. And I got a coin case. Okay, so Sabio or anyone else, can you suggest a raid to, or a stream to do a raid from here? Since we're after the hour, we're at, hour and 10 minutes, I almost said 110. The man at that table lost it all at the slots. Yes. Yeah. Oh, no. Stop. Since I don't know too many streamers right now, Zorua mentioning, Matt Adillo. Oh, Arctic's also suggesting. Okay. If they're live now, let's go raid them. What are you staring at? Oh, I already talked to you. Let me, get this saved. Okay. Let me quickly close up the actual episode so people who are not watching live gets a nice closing and not just it ending abruptly. So, thanks everyone for watching. MVP is both Articuno and Absol today for joining me earlier. And of course, thanks to Sabio and Zorua for, raiding into me. And, yeah, thanks everyone for watching. As a quick reminder, Monday through Thursdays, 8 p.m. is when 8 p.m. Eastern is when I stream. My wife, streams on this channel at Sunday at 2 p.m. And my wife and I also do another channel, which is the Tea Time Book Club and Crafting Circle, over at Spin a Yarn Live, that channel, on Sundays at 4 p.m. So join us at any of the channels. Thank you for giving me a shot and watching, and until next time.